The ruthless rules that turn boys into men. Most men today aren't men. They're boys with beards. They've aged, but they haven't grown. They've been kept soft, distracted, and comfortable. And then they wonder why they can't command respect, hold their ground, or lead a life worth living. You want to become a man? Forget the pretty quotes, the internet bravado, the fake alpha posturing. Becoming a man is bloody. It's raw. It's unfair. It demands you kill the boy inside you, and most aren't willing to do that. These are the ruthless rules that separate the boys from the men. Rule 1: no one is coming to save you. Boys believe in rescue. They believe in the right time. They believe if they just wait long enough, someone will notice their potential and hand them the life they want. That's a fairy tale. Nobody's coming. Not your parents. Not your friends. Not the government. Not some mystical opportunity. The sooner you understand this, the sooner you stop waiting and start moving. Because every day you waste in hope is a day you could have been building. A man saves himself. Even if his hands are shaking. Even if he has nothing. Even if it means starting from dirt. Rule 2: your feelings don't matter, your actions do. Boys live by feelings. If they don't feel like doing the work, they skip it. If they feel disrespected, they throw a tantrum. If they feel tired, they take the day off. Men act regardless of feelings. Because life doesn't care if you're tired. The rent doesn't care if you're stressed. Your enemies don't care if you're sad. This is one of the harshest truths. You're not judged by your emotions. You're judged by your output. If you want respect, make your word heavier than your mood. If you said you'd do it, do it. Even if it kills you a little inside. Because that's how you forge steel. Rule 3: comfort will destroy you. Boys seek comfort. They run from cold showers, hard work, silence, hunger, and resistance. They think comfort is the reward. Men know comfort is a slow poison. It dulls the edge. It makes you fragile. It strips you of hunger. Every great man in history was forged in discomfort, poverty, rejection, loss, battle, uncertainty. Because suffering is the furnace where grit is formed. If you want to grow, you must willingly put yourself in the fire. Lift heavier. Wake earlier. Take the harder path. Bleed for something. Because the moment life gets comfortable, you start dying. Rule 4: you are always being watched. Boys think they can fake it. They put on a show when eyes are on them, and slack off in the shadows. Men understand that every second, their character is being measured. Not in likes. Not in compliments. But in whispers, in observations, in moments when they think no one notices. Your woman notices how you handle stress. Your friends notice if you stand firm in chaos. Your enemies notice when you hesitate. Everything you do is a broadcast of who you are. So carry yourself as if the world is taking notes, because it is. Rule 5: respect is earned in silence. Boys demand respect. They talk about being alpha. They puff their chest, raise their voice, try to scare people into compliance. Men don't need to say they're men. They move with a calm, controlled presence that commands respect without a word. And that's because they've earned it, in silence, in suffering, in consistent action when no one was looking. Stop telling people to respect you. Become the man they can't ignore. Not because you asked, but because you proved. Rule 6: life owes you nothing. Boys believe the world should be fair. They cry about what's deserved. They sulk when hard work doesn't instantly pay off. Men accept that life is indifferent. It will break you without warning. It will give the promotion to someone less skilled. It will test you in ways you can't predict. And that's fine, because men don't operate on entitlement. They operate on reality. They adapt, they pivot, they keep swinging until they win, not because life gave them permission, but because they took what they came for. Rule 7: master your demons or they will own you. Boys are slaves to their vices. Porn, alcohol, gambling, comfort eating. Every urge becomes an order they obey. Men master themselves. They know lust can destroy kingdoms. They know addiction can burn empires. They know weakness, if left unchecked, will bleed into every area of life. Mastery means saying no to yourself. It means rejecting what feels good in the moment for what makes you unshakable in the future. It means living as a man who is in control of himself, not a puppet of his cravings. Rule 8. Nobody cares about your excuses. Boys justify. They tell stories about why they can't. Why it's harder for them. Why they're trying but nothing's working. Men know excuses are currency for the broke and forgotten. You can either have the results or the reasons, never both. In the end, all people see is whether you did it or not. No one writes history books about the men who almost made it. So kill your excuses. They're the weight holding you underwater. Rule 9. Pain is the price of entry. Boys run from pain. Men hunt it. Every rep in the gym, every long night of work, every uncomfortable conversation, every sacrifice, pain is the tax you pay for a seat at the table of men. The beauty of pain is that it doesn't lie. You can't fake sweat. You can't fake the discipline of getting up at 4 a.m. You can't fake scars. And when life sees you've paid enough, it starts opening doors no boy could ever enter. Rule 10. Build something that outlives you. Boys live for themselves. They chase pleasure, fun, and approval. Their life begins and ends in their own skin. Men live for something bigger. They build legacies. They carry the weight of responsibility, not because it's easy, but because it's theirs. This could be a business, a family, a movement, a mission. Something that stands when they are gone. Because the true measure of a man is not how he lives, but what remains when he's buried. Final truth. You want to become a man? Don't just age. Transform. Transformation is not a ceremony. It's not a birthday. It's not someone declaring you grown. It's a brutal, bloody process of shedding weakness, facing truth, taking hits, and standing taller every time. And once you cross that line, you don't go back. Because you'll know in your bones. A boy talks about what he wants. A man bleeds for what he's building. A boy chases comfort. A man chases challenge. A boy looks for a way out. A man looks for a way through. And in the end, only the men survive.